Well, I've always been in an orchestra. I studied at the Guildhall in London, and then I joined the BBC Training Orchestra in the 60s in Bristol, which I led sometimes. And all my colleagues in those days who joined the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra or in the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra. But I do miss playing in the orchestra. I found it very difficult to talk to people, to go out and meet people. You know, because of my speech problem, you know, and shaky hands. I'm not shaky Stevens, by the way, but no, I felt I've got such a marvellous family as well. They support me, and you know, it was nice to go and see the people with the same illness, and people much worse than me.
As part of our discussion and me getting to know Leslie and Leslie getting to know me in the service, one of the things I asked Leslie is really what he would like to do, what he would like to achieve in services that are available locally. And Leslie was very keen to meet people in a similar situation to himself, was his exact word, so meeting people with Parkinson's. And because of that, it was the Parkinsons Society that we collaborated with, as well as obviously the doctor's surgery in the local area.
So the group's helped massively since my dad's taken that, because he's for starters, he's socialising with people that understand his condition. And I think with people, when you've got the condition, you can sort of understand better, you know, how all the symptoms and all the sort of the things that go along with it. But it's just massively sort of helped him, because he's such a sociable person anyway. You know, he's a funny bloke and he likes to make all the jokes, and having the, you know, a place to go where there's a good few people and to have a laugh, and it's really a massive benefit.
By putting the patient, the client, at the foremost of everything we do. So contact really is based on what the customer wishes to achieve, the client wishes to achieve, and looking at strengths. What works well, what does a good day look like, what does a bad day look like. One of the aims of the service is really to try and prevent hospital admissions or contact with ambulances, A&E, so anything that we can do that's preventative, but in order to support people to stay safe and independent within their own home and take a personalised approach to be able to do that. Makes me excited about social care. It's really interesting, and it's a very healthy approach to be able to collaborate with the primary care service and the primary care team, because actually we're both trying to work to support people to stay safe and independent in their own home and being able to access local services. And there are lots of brilliant local services, but just trying to access them and be able to introduce people like Leslie to a local group that's full of people in a similar situation, all living locally, is a really empowering thing to be part of.
Personalised care in Dorset is something that we feel is really important and core to health and wellbeing services. It's a fundamental philosophy really, and a way of working, and it's in many respects it's not new, but what we want to do in Dorset is ensure it's embedded in all health and care services. So what we're doing is a programme of work to try and support that. The really beneficial thing that's happened recently is the NHS long-term plan has identified personalised care as one of the top 5 practical things that we can do to improve the individual health and well-being of people in a very person-centred way. So that's really important. There are a number of ways that would kind of be good examples of what personalised care looks like, and one of the things is around social prescribing and community-based support and helping people access those services and resources that would enable and help their health and well-being.
So whilst we've attended the Parkinson's specific support group, Leslie's now expressed an interest in attending Tai Chi for people with Parkinson's, and we found one that's held within the local area. I think it's on a monthly basis that Leslie now has details of, and we're waiting to see whether Leslie would like to continue with pursuing his Tai Chi interests of late.
Talking about my father, it's obviously music is a big thing in our family, and him obviously most. with his violin playing. We actually listened to one of his records that he got from his sister the other day, which was him, I think it was back when he was 7, playing. So yeah, he started from a very early age, and it was very clear that was his sort of passion in life.
Now, how old are you, Leslie?
7.
Oh, yes. You're only just 7, aren't you?
Yes.
And what's the piece you're going to play?
Into the exile.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sure your father will be very pleased with that, won't he? And today is the 2nd of October, 1952.
Happy birthday, Dad. I hope you like my play.